Work diligently to prepare.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to MHS Sports and MHTV. I'm Chris Connolly, and today we're at the Marblehead High School Fieldhouse as the Magicians boys basketball team takes on the Swampscott Big Blue. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. And stay tuned to the end of the game when I'll announce the Marblehead Sports Shot Player of the Game. Starting lineups being introduced for these two teams, and Swampscott starts with number 0, Connor Chirello, number 1, Nikeelan Davis, number 2, Liam Wales, number 4 is Gabe Tripp, and number 21 is Adam Sparacio. They're coached by Jason Knowles. Marblehead starting lineup. Number 1, Ryan Kamas. Number 3, Nick Lamond. Number 11, Scott Campbell. All of those so far are seniors. Number 13, also a senior, is Adrian Barron. And number 24, Christian Weston, also a senior. They're coached by Mike Giardi. Both teams come in at 11 and 6. Our officials for tonight's game are Gavin Flanagan and TJ Burrell. These two teams met earlier this season in a game at Swampscott High School, and Marblehead came away with a tight win. And our officials are down on the floor right now, and that's closest to the desk. Oh, no. No, closest to on the right is Gavin Flanagan. On the left is TJ Burrell. Scott Campbell out to do the jumping for Marblehead. And looks like Sparacio, a sophomore, for Swampscott. So it's Kamas, Lamond, Campbell, Barron, and Weston. Chirello, Davis, Wales, Tripp, and Sparacio for Swampscott. Eight-minute quarters. Team fouls are counted 5 per quarter. Once you hit 5, it's a 2-shot violation. There's no 1-and-1 in those team issues. Team personals. A 3-pointer to start it off. It missed. The rebound comes down to Lamond. He's looking down the floor. Davis gets called for the foul. His first, team first. So there's no 1-and-1 now on the team fouls. A penalty for, it used to be 7.5, and then when you got to 10, it would be a 2-shot. But they've changed it. Inside, off the glass, nice shot by Kamas. He's got Marblehead's first point. 2-0, 7:28, clock rolling first quarter. Chirello finds a man, Davis underneath, and Davis gets the ball stuffed, and it's going to be It looked like it was all ball, but it's going to be a foul. Goes against Barron, his first. Wasn't actually on the ball. It was official signal that it was hit him in the head. So Davis misses his first. One for two for Nikeelan Davis. Swampscott pressing. Almost a backcourt violation. Down the lane comes Lamond. His shot is up and no good. Tapped around, comes to Swampscott. Chiarello pushes it down the floor quickly. Picked up by Weston. Scoops and shoots. Rebound is off the hands of Campbell. It will be Swampscott ball. Campbell and Camas both have good height down there. Playing a 2-3 with three men facing the baseline for Marblehead in that zone. Chiarello gives it off to Tripp. Tripp in the lane, up off the glass. Nice shot by Tripp. Had to put it up high. He did. 3-2 Swampscott. Early going first quarter. Both teams have qualified for the postseason tournament. Marblehead plays in Division II and Swampscott in Division III. Bounce pass off the foot. Marblehead looks a little out of sync here to start the game. The gym is kind of cool, and maybe when they run for a few more minutes, they'll warm up. But first quarters are often very low scoring, and Weston in the lane shoots it up high off the glass. A foul, and he'll go to the line. Goes against Gabe Tripp, his first. Second on the team. Weston shooting a little bit short. Rebound by Campbell, up and gets it. (4-3) with 6:08 to go in the first quarter. Weston comes out to challenge Chiarello that time. This is Wales. Wales switching to the left hand and then finds Davis outside the arc. And a nice play by Sparacio. And it results in a bucket by Davis, his first field goal, and a 1-point lead for Swampscott, 5-4. Nice move by Lamond to get by. He gets bumped pretty hard by Chiarello there right in front of the official. Barron goes by Davis. Tries to get it into Camas, but the pass was a little low. Coming from behind, Weston tries to block Davis, but Davis gets the bucket. 7-4 Swampscott. Lamond challenging Davis, then steps back on him. Outside deep to Campbell. Campbell goes down the lane looking for the pass. Wasn't there. Barron looking for Campbell, then he loses the ball and tackled. It was inadvertent, but it ended up looking like a tackle. And second foul on Adrian Barron. He'll take a seat, and into the lineup comes number 23. That's Finn Barron, younger brother of Adrian. Chiarello in the lane at the foul line, gets it back outside the arc, covered there by Weston. He's got that move down. A sophomore goes in among the bigs and scores easily. A nice spinning move. Finn Barron, number 23. Gives it off to Weston. Weston bounce pass there to Camas. Camas with the short jumper, a little bit short, bounces around, comes to Swampscott. And they're leading it by 5 right now, 9-4. Swampscott player is seated right on the floor just beyond the bench. Now he's up. He makes the steal. He came in, he was seated and almost like a lonesome man. He gets the rebound, missed the shot. It's battled for underneath and comes to, finally Marblehead gets it as Campbell. He's got Weston on the far side, Barron. Left-handed scoop. Put back and in by Kamos. 9-6. I don't know what that strategy was, but he was seated on the floor right in front of his team's bench when his team played 5-on-4 or 4-on-5 on offense. But then he came running out on the break and made the steal. Here comes a three-point try. Rebound taken down and a foul by Kamos. Excuse me, it's on Campbell, his first. Third on the team. Substitution coming in for Swampscott as Gabe Tripp takes a break, and Jake Collins is into the lineup, number 10. Splits the defenders, but drew a foul. This one goes against Finn Barron. Fourth team foul here in the quarter, 2:59 on the clock in the first quarter, 9-6. Swampscott, deep pass and right on the line. Not backcourt because that's where he caught it, that's okay. Chirello down the underneath and in. Nice play by Chirello. The sophomore, Connor Chirello. Comes Finn Barron. Gives it off to Christian Weston. Weston looking for, and he gives it too hard to Lemond, right in the hand, right at chest high, but went right through his hands and bounced off his chest and went out of bounds. Pull-up shot there by Chirello that time was well short. Lamont switches to the left and back now, taking a three and draining it. Finn Barron, the freshman, with a three-pointer. 11-9. Swampscott by 2. Down to about 2:02 to go first quarter. Inside the three-point arc, the shot's off and Nick Lamont gets it. Lamont fires it inside the arc. So Marblehead warming up here. Tied at 11. Number 22, James Kimbo, in the lineup. That shot was by Liam Wales. Long shot now intercepted and nearly a travel. Back at the offensive end, Swampscott's number 2 is Liam Wales. This shot's by battled around. Swampscott's getting more chances and up and in that time. Scored by number 5, Quinn Fitzpatrick. Inside of a minute to go, first quarter. 2-point ball game. Weston in the corner, a reach in, and a foul. Jake Collins picks up his first foul, third on the team. 49.9 to go first quarter. Who's got to come to the ball, and it's Weston. Weston gives it to Lamond pulls up outside the arc and drains it, but it's no basket. It's before the shot, so a nice three by Lamond is erased by fourth team foul. Kamas. Oh, nice work by Ryan Kamas, who's got 6 points, and that ties it at 13 with 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Even schedules, and they played a tight game in Swampscott, and so the game is what you'd think it would be. And it's a rivalry game because Marblehead and Swampscott are rivals, obviously. Fifth team foul, and that will put Marblehead at the line. It goes against number 5. That's Quinn Fitzpatrick, his first. And it should be 2 shots here for Sam Thompson, number 5, who's into the lineup just moments ago. Cam Comstock comes in replacing Christian Weston. Second shot here for Thompson, missed it. Rebound is off of Swampscott, hits the back of the backboard. It should be Marblehead ball, it is. So Marblehead gets a chance here to really capitalize on that play. Got 1 out of 2. They're up by a point. Lamont for 3. He's feeling it. He missed that one, though. He's a good three-point shooter, no doubt about that. Down to 12 seconds. Davis, left-handed, 3-shot. Three-pointer, that is. 2 seconds. He's going to have to fire it up, and he's going to get it off, and he doesn't. And at the end of the first quarter, it's Marblehead 14, Swampscott 13. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. So just what we thought would happen. I mean, these, as I said before, these teams have an even record. They play many of the same teams, not all, because Swampscott's in a different division of the Northeastern Conference. They play because they're rivals and they're close by. Speaking to Coach Knowles of Swampscott before the game, he said he liked that idea. He likes playing, he likes rivalry games. He likes playing the neighbors in games along the season. And says his team was really looking forward to playing Marblehead. And I know that the Marblehead players are always up for whether it's track or softball or baseball or football. If you're playing Swampscott, it's a big game. Second quarter, Marblehead by 1. 3-point try, long bomb is off the iron a little bit long, maybe an inch or so. Tripp with the ball, covered there by Thompson. Davis switched hands, tries to go to the lane, and he wanted to go up with his right hand, but he went up with his left, and there's just not an angle. The foul is on Thompson, his first on the team here in the second quarter. Davis was 1 for 1 his previous trip. He misses this one. He's got another. Again, 1 for 2. He has 6 points in the game, 14 all, with 7:36 here in the second quarter. Thompson off to Kamas. Kamas looking down the left side, loses control, taps it out. Nice heads-up move. Thompson tries to drive into the lane and gets whacked. Inbounding play for Marblehead. Foul was on Sbaracio, his first. Up off the glass, it's no good. Here comes a break for Swampscott. Quickly, Chirella down the floor, very fast. Up and in, he's got 6. 2-point lead for Swampscott, 16-14. Pull up 3, nice. 5 points for Nick Lamond. Chirello gets it off the glass, but the rebound comes to Kamas. Quick pass down the floor and up and off the glass, but missing it, and the tap up was no good. Now Thompson has it. He almost put it through. A whistle on the shot. Thompson will go to the line. Marblehead leads it by 1. 17-16. He's 1 for 2 so far from the free throw line. .636 and some subs come in. 6:36 to go in the second quarter. Two for 2 this time. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. A 3-point lead for Marblehead. Marblehead playing a man-to-man defense. Sometimes it looks like. Foul on Finn Barron. His second on the team. Connor Chirello, I mean, it looks like he's the kind of player that may be a fixture here in the Swampscott lineup for the next couple of years. A sophomore starter with a lot of speed and accuracy with his shooting. It's a nice technique there at the free throw line. He's their point guard, and he's just a sophomore. Campbell wants to go down the lane. He's getting bumped. He bumps back. Long range bomb and a whistle underneath, and it's Swampscott ball. Thompson picks up the foul, his second. Third on the team. When they get to 5, then it'll be a 2-shot penalty. It's a change in the rules this year on the fouls, and that's a travel. Got sliding a little bit before he got running. That was Aaron Yannetti, a senior player for Swampscott, number 11. Weston back in the lineup for Marblehead. Adrian Barron gives it off to Nick Lamond. He gives it off to Campbell. Campbell looking underneath for Thompson. Thompson lost him momentarily. Here comes Campbell with the pull-up. Nice soft shot, but a whistle on the shot and a foul. Goes against Sbaracio. His second, third on the team. Campbell at the line to shoot free throws. Ryan Kamas back into the lineup, replacing Sam Thompson, who went 3 for 4 from the free throw line. It was a force underneath. Two for 2 for Campbell. 5:34 second quarter. Wales off to Yannetti. Chiarello. And that's what happens when you go up against a big sometimes. Sometimes you can have a lot of good moves, but you can't outmove tallness. Swampscott ball. I think Chiarello got his hand on it that time. Lamont gets it in. He's covered there closely by Yannetti. Left-handed dribble down the lane. Looked like an extra step, maybe. Maybe not enough. Maybe a foul. Foul goes against Joe Domolitz. Domolowitz. That's it, Domolowitz. Another one coming for Lamont. Two for two. 7 points here in the first half for Nick Lamont. Chiarello nearly lost the handle. Cross-court pass tapped away and then tapped right to a Swampscott player. Fade away is no good and a whistle. Weston picks up the foul. He doesn't know why it was called him. A technical, I guess it is. Maybe he said something, or it was thought that he said something. And Mr. Flanagan comes over to talk to Coach Giardi, and they're pretty close. Meanwhile, Wales makes two. Three-point margin, 23-20 with 4:50 to go in the second quarter. Three-point shot was no good. Rebound is batted around. Marblehead's having trouble grabbing the rebounds. They're tapping them, and that's giving the smaller Swampscott team a chance to get a rebound. Foul goes against Connor Chiarello, his first, fifth on the team. Adrian Barron at the line. He'll have another shot. 24-20, 4:32 on the clock. Marblehead is 9 for 11 from the free throw line. And the Magicians lead Big Blue by 5 points, 25-20. Chiarello with a quick stop, fires underneath, has a man there, but the big hands stop it, and Campbell grabs the rebound, pass up ahead, is too far in front, and Weston makes a valiant effort, but slams up against the divider there. And can't get the pass inside. Comes Chiarello. Oh, and Chiarello almost leaned into it. There was no whistle, so I'm sure the official must have thought that it was they were both leaning in. Whistle and a foul on Kamas, his first. 5th on the team. Jake Collins with the bucket on the free throw. He'll have another. Quinn Fitzpatrick takes a seat for Swampscott. They haven't put that point up yet. There it is. 25-21 rebound cleared by Campbell. Campbell off to Lamont, covered closely there by Ruby. Excuse me. Bucket is good by Lamont, I think. Was it Lamont, number 3, that got that? You don't know? I think so. I think it was Lamont. I'll give it to him. We'll check that later. In the lane with the little jump shot, and he gets the roll. Nice roll for Wales. He's got his first field goal of the evening to go with a couple of free throws. Swampscott is playing tenacious defense, and that's throwing Marblehead off. Long pass. Chirillos tries to save it, but just like Weston at the other end a few minutes ago, he can't, and it goes out of bounds. 4-point lead for Swampscott. Nikeelan Davis, number 1 for Swampscott, back in the lineup. Battled for. And Campbell gets it, puts it up and missed this close shot. He looked at the official, and Kamas is wrapping the guy up like, I'm giving you just what you're giving me. And all the Marblehead student section is clapping, but Swampscott is very aggressive on defense. They're undersized, so in order to counteract that, so no fouls called on the play. Oh, a perfect opportunity, but the ball just bounced the wrong direction. Wales cans it. 2-point ball game, 2:35, clock rolling, second quarter. Soft shot, no good. Kamas with the rebound, he gets hacked, and he'll go to the line. So the point I was making before about the aggressiveness of Swampscott is that they're, at just about every matchup, they're an inch, 2, 3, maybe 4 inches shorter. And in order to stay in the game, they just have to be aggressive. And the free throw line, Kamas will have another. Swampscott students are here too in force. They're only a mile or 2 away, well, maybe 2.5. Kamas drains that one. He now has 7 points and a 3-point lead for Marblehead, as we're down to about 2:22 to go in the third quarter, in the second quarter. Wales. Rebound comes to Lamont. Covered by Davis. Lamont for 3, no good. And the push up to Davis. Davis takes his time going to the hoop, and he got it blocked. Nice block that time. I think it was. Oh yeah, nice rebound and putback. Campbell, I believe, got that one. Cam Quigley made a nice play, number 10 before. Bouncing in the lane, and rebound is taken by Campbell. Campbell and Kamas are both listed at 6'4", but it seems to me that Campbell might be just a shade taller. Gets the ball for a three-point try and doesn't get it. He's snake bit tonight, but with 1:06 to go, Marblehead leads it by 5, 30-25. Air ball, and Campbell caught it on the way down. 46 seconds to go, first half. Lamont looking for a pick from Kamas, doesn't take it, goes down the lane in the middle. Campbell with the putback. 32-25, 31 seconds to go. Second quarter, Marblehead leads it by 7. Davis, left-handed down the lane, up off the glass on the left side, and a nice shot and a bucket for Davis. Under 20 now. Playing for one shot here. Campbell comes out for it. Kamas on top of the key. Covered closely. Gives it off to the corner. Underneath, all alone, Campbell. And they work that to perfection. And that'll do it. For the first half, Marblehead takes a 7-point margin. 34-27. We'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. If you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports and MHTV, please click subscribe on your YouTube page and consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org. That's marbleheadtv.org, and click on the donate button. We'll be back after this with the second half. And welcome back. Minute 35 to go before the second half begins. Take a quick look at the scoring. First, Swampscott. Connor Chiarello with 8 points. Nikhilin Davis, also 8 points. Liam Wells, 6. Gabe Tripp, 2. Quinn Fitzpatrick, 2. And Jake Collins, 1. For Marblehead, Ryan Camas, 11. Nick Lamond, 7. Scott Campbell, 8. Adrian Barron, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And Sam Thompson with 3 out of 4 from the free throw line for 3 points. I think I'd like to say the officiating crew did a nice job when there was a little bit of physical confrontation there in the end of the second quarter, and rather than call fouls and try to lay blame, they just said, okay, let's calm down, let's follow the rules. And I think that had a calming effect on the team. It was getting pretty aggressive there, and clearly Marblehead was tired of being manhandled, and they reacted a little bit, but not aggressively so that it needed to be a foul. And they did a good job controlling it without making it worse. So Marblehead to inbound, and it starts with Adrian Barron. Barron gives it off to Camas. Camas underneath. Lamont goes baseline, missed the shot, but gets the foul. It goes against number 3, Tyler Chiarello. His first. And Lamond at the line. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Missed the second, and it's battled for, and Campbell again felt like he was grabbed all over the arms and hands. So Marblehead out to a 8-point lead. Stolen away by Connor Chiarello. For 3. Nikhilin Davis, wide open, and a nice soft shot. 35-30, third quarter. Campbell out high, gives it off to Camas, also out high. Looking low, and the pass is almost out of the reach of Campbell. Campbell fights to the basket. Camas got a hand on it, goes out of bounds. It's Swampscott ball. Davis down the lane, scoops underneath, and it hits off of Camas as it bounced around. The shot was no good. Camas knocked it out of bounds. So it's Swampscott ball with 16 on the shot clock. Out high to Tyler Chiarello. Connor Chiarello for 3. Lights out shooter when he's in the open. It's a 2-point ball game. 33-35. A few seconds ago, it seems Marblehead had a chance to make it a 9-point lead. Camas, the ball is blocked and taken away. Nice play by Sparacio, number 21 for Swampscott. Comes Connor Chiarello, goes right by Weston. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. Lamont. Foul against Tyler Chirillo. Should be his second. It is. Second on the team. Tyler Chirillo playing close defense against Lamont. Lamont, a nice pass underneath and gets it off, but the shot is missed. Kamas with the rebound, and he gets slapped hard. Foul goes against Ebube Ikiwi. His first, he's number 23. And Kamas is at the line. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. In and out. Swampscott student body here. And Kamas gets it to go down the drain. Chirillo loses control, it got knocked out of his hands. Campbell picked it up. Here's a three-point try for Lamont, and he nails it. That's a shot that he makes many, many times. 3 feet past the arc. Connor Chirillo tries to come back and do the same thing. He gets up off the floor and picks up the ball, and then it's going to be a foul against Weston. Third foul on Christian Weston. Check it, they just changed it to 2. Davis, right-hand dribble, push shot, bounced around. A nice rebound by Campbell. This goes against Campbell. Push off before the shot. It might have been a stop complaining foul. He's been getting hacked all over the place. 3-point shot, Campbell. Kamas that time. Lamont behind the back on the dribble, left-handed now, gives it off, a 3-point try. High arcer, taken by Chirillo. He's got a man on the right side, he's gonna keep it, yes. Up off the glass, rebound comes down, a 4-on-3. Lamont pulls up and fires, it's short, it comes to Davis. Davis pushes it up the floor. Ooh, big move by Nikhilin Davis. 39-35, Marblehead by 4, and losing control of the ball and a travel as Christian Weston wanted a big move to get by Davis, I believe it was. Davis just says something to the Marblehead student body. He's still talking to him. Now the official is telling him to stop that. Mr. Flanagan with a word of caution. 39-35. They called the carry on one of the Marblehead players earlier in the game, and that time Jake Collins. Looked like Earl Monroe for those of you who remember that name. Inbound pass, Chirillo closely covering Adrian Barron, gives it off to Lamont. Lamont has Collins on him. Gives it off to Weston. Down low, Campbell goes by and puts the shot up, and offensive foul on Campbell. Third foul on Scott Campbell. Four-point margin. Marblehead by 4, 3:56 to go in the third quarter. This game looks like one of those that's going to go right down to the wire, and now an offensive foul the other way. That one goes against Ebube Ikiwe. Should be his second foul. I got him for one earlier. Weston to Thompson. Barron down the lane. He didn't mean that pass, but it worked out. Kamas puts it up, and good defense by Swampscott that time. Here comes Davis in the lane, scoots in between, a scooper, nice shot. 15 points for Nikhilin Davis for Swampscott, number 1. 2-point ball game. Lamont gives it off. Thompson to Barron. Barron high off the glass and a whistle. Fifth foul on Swampscott, so one more for Barron. Two for two. And Barron has 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 250 and rolling, 41-37. Chirello spins in the lane, the shot comes up short. Rebound grab there by Adrian Barron. Up ahead, Weston can't catch up. Saves it, and it's caught in the corner by Thompson. Gives it off, and a 3-point shot off the glass. Weston with the rebound, wants to go back up. Ill-advised, he's got 4 jerseys around him, and he throws it away. Nice play by Davis to make it up to Chirello, and the shot was no good, but a foul on the play. Third foul on Adrian Barron. And Chirello at the line. 4-point margin in favor of Marblehead. 41-37. They've got some really good shooters on the Swampscott team. Connor Chirello is one. Nikhilin Davis is probably their leading shooter. He's having a big game, 15 points. Connor Chirello now 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 2-point ball game. Davis on Lamond. Lamond down the lane in the paint. The shot was short. It's tied up and a whistle. Should be Swampscott ball. It is. So Swampscott's in the penalty here for the next 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Any sort of foul will result in a 2-shot situation for Marblehead. Chirello covered by Weston, goes by him, comes up to Kamas, goes right past him, baseline. Nikhilin Davis drains another 3, and Swampscott takes the lead, 42-41, a minute 50 to go in the third quarter. 3-point try, battle for underneath. Swampscott controls it, and a whistle on Weston. His third. That puts Davis at the line, because Marblehead is now over the limit. They're at 5 team fouls, so this will be 2 shots on a rebounding effort at the other end of the floor. But that's how it works. It's put a dynamite shooter on the line, and he's going to convert. 2-point margin for Swampscott. Big third quarter for the Big Blue. Marblehead gets the rebound as Davis finally missed one. Lamond to Barron. Kamas. Important bucket, tied at 43. 1:15 to go, third quarter. Both teams over the foul limit here in the third. It'll start up again in the fourth. Pass underneath, wide open man, gets the shot, doesn't go. Here come the Magicians down the floor, quickly trying to cut through. There's hands all over the place there. There's one across the chest. There's a bump and a foul. Swampscott's they're lucky they're not getting called a lot more. Very physical. 2 shots now for Cam Quigley. And another one coming for Quigley. Cam Quigley's a junior. Ball's batted around. Comes to Swampscott. Gabe Tripp gives it off to Liam Wales. And Connor Chiarello is having an exceptional game. Baseline, up off the glass and in, gets the foul, and he'll go to the line. Bucket's good, and the foul is on Quigley. His first. He has 15. 16 now for Connor Chiarello. 5 for 5 from the free throw line, so going down the stretch, if you have to foul somebody for Marblehead, keep in mind you don't want to foul 0 or 1. Tomas looking to go down the lane. He draws the double team to Lamond. Mismatch in size there, but Lamond backing up, tries to get the defender off of him. That's Kimbo. Long range shot. No bucket. That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Swampscott 46, Marblehead 43. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner and bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. Now remember, coming up at the end of the game, we'll be announcing the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. So a big, big third quarter for Swampscott. They put up 19 points. They were trailing it by 7, 27 to 34, 34-27 Marblehead at the half. At the end of the third quarter, it's 46 for Swampscott, 43 for Marblehead. So offensively and defensively, Swampscott took the third quarter. So it's up to Marblehead now to win the season series against Swampscott. They won a close one in Swampscott earlier in the season, and they want to take advantage of their superior height and see if they can hold down Connor Chiarello and Nikeelan Davis for Swampscott a little bit. 16 points for Chiarello. 19 for Davis. Marblehead ball to start. the fourth quarter. Here comes Lamont down the baseline. He gets the bucket, and he's going to go to the line, and it's a foul on Enrique. I'm sure that's not the way you say his name. Four for 5 from the free throw line. 15 points in the game for Nick Lamont. Liam Wells to Connor Chirello. Somebody got a hand on it. Might have been Kamas. Kamas now in the steal. It's a 1-on-3. Pulls up short. Campbell with the tap. Goes for another tap. It comes out to Nick Lamont. Lamont covered there by Davis. Davis comes out on him. Davis got a reach in. Lamont in the lane and gets the bounce. No, it doesn't go. Weston has it taken away from him, as on top of him was Sparacio. Ruled a tie-up, so it'll be Swampscott ball with 7:11 to go in the basketball game. Tied at 46. Whistle and a timeout for Swampscott with 7:07 to go. This is a hard-fought high school basketball game with great players on both teams. And you look at the score sheet, and Kamas, Lamont, and Camel are doing most of it for Marblehead, and for Swampscott, it's Chirello and Davis with help from Wales, Tripp, and a couple of other guys with 1 or 2 points. Same with Marblehead. Campbell with 8, Lamont with 14, and Kamas with 14. So tied at 46. Swampscott hasn't scored here in the fourth quarter. Marblehead has a bucket and a foul after that to make it a 3-point play, and it's now tied at 46. Swampscott inbounds the ball to Davis from Chirello. Davis looking on the right side at the top of the arc. Almost had that pass taken away. That's a double dribble. That's a double dribble. Yeah, Chirello got away with one there. One of the officials was sleeping. Another pass that was errant, intended for Weston over there, but well over his head. He got the ball in the pass down here in the corner and put it on the floor, and then held it with both hands and then started to dribble. Just a miss. Overall, I think the officials have done a great job in this game. It's a hotly contested and very physical game, and Davis scoots through the line, the defenders into the lane. Pass up ahead. These long passes are killing Marblehead. Pull up from the line. Off the iron and battle for. Marblehead missed it, but Chirello picks it up all alone. Timeout by Marblehead. I think the scoreboard got the put those last 2 points on the wrong side. Yes. So it's 48-46. So Coach Giardi's, he's definitely upset about those long passes. It sounds like he's it's one of those talking that coaches do a lot of, that is really pointing out the fact that this is what we worked on, guys, and you guys are not doing what we worked on. And let's see if it his exasperation with the performance turns things around here. Marblehead ball, 6:17 to go in the basketball game. A 2-point Swampscott lead, 48-46. Lamont gets the inbounding pass. Davis is on him, backs off a few steps as Lamont switches to the left hand. Campbell, Lamont in the lane. A hand in there by Chirello, and Chirello draws the foul. He didn't get a foul for grabbing a hand in there, which I believe he did. Fourth foul on Adrian Barron for Marblehead. Pass underneath, but Campbell just reached out and grabbed it. One-handed. Oh, Chirello goes for the steal. Lamont finds a man wide open underneath. Kamas drains it. Long range off the mark, underneath, backward shot, up and in for Tyler Chirello. Liam Wales. 50-48, 5:20. Marblehead's defense, or Swampscott's defense on that pick is very good because Kamas draws the foul. Goes against Gabe Tripp. The point I was making before, when there's a pick, the Swampscott defenders are not fooled, and they are able to switch their men right there. And they don't let the pick let an offensive player get open. Kamas drops it in. Doesn't get the roll. It went off of a Swampscott player who was battling with Scott Campbell for it, and Campbell did not hit it last. Looking for an opening here. Weston Campbell has to stretch all the way out to get a hold of that one. Lamont has Davis underneath. Kamas wide open. He's taking advantage. Great play by Marblehead to see that. Marblehead back in the lead by a point. 51-50 with 4:50 to go in the basketball game. Davis. Long bomb, and it's rebound for Swampscott, up and in. Obique. His team are all excited about his score. And also the Swampscott student body. His first points of the ball game. And a 1-point lead for Swampscott, 52-51. So there's 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Both teams have qualified already before this game for the postseason tournament. Swampscott in Division 3, Marblehead in Division 2. But they're not thinking about that right now. They're thinking about beating their neighbors. Marblehead, I'm sure that Marblehead believes they should win this, should be able to win this ball game, but any mistakes here, and they haven't built up any lead, any cushion. Obviously, they're trailing by a point right now, but if they take advantage of their strengths, which are Lamont, Campbell, and Kamas. There's Kamas, gives it off to Weston. It's out of his hands, but he gets it back. Comes to the top, and Lamont on a very dangerous pass from Weston, and this has it stolen away and a whistle. Adrian Barron. Barron picks up his 5th. And so they normally the way now what was going on right there was normally when a person reaches their 5th foul and they have to foul and they foul out, they don't admit to it and they wait for the official to go to the scorer's table, check to make sure it's the 5th foul, and then notify the player, and that gives a little bit of a breather. Davis with a long shot off the iron, rebound taken there by Thompson. Pushed up the floor quickly. Here's Camas, but it's intercepted by Chiarello. He really plays above his height. Down the lane, left-handed with the right-handed shot. He dives into a player. It should be an offensive foul, but no, it's not. It's a defensive foul, and that one goes on. Who's it on? Let's see. Weston. That's his 4th. With 3:47 to go, Connor Chiarello, the sophomore, he's an exciting player. Both he and Davis really bring something extra to the ball game. Chiarello is now 6 for 6 from the free throw line. And has a chance to put Swampscott up by 3. Missed it, rebound Marblehead, and pulled away there by Campbell, I believe. Here comes Lamont for 3, long range, and what do you get? What do you think? He's got 3 threes, and it's a 1-point Marblehead lead with 3:26 to go. Camas almost made a steal on that one. Chiarello. Wales. Yes, right there waiting for it was Camas. And Swampscott is just so darn tenacious on defense. They had Camas and Chiarello and Camas are now jawing at each other a little bit, but they were grabbing Camas all the way down the floor, slapping at his arms and stuff. And I think the officials, I think anybody sees it's a mismatch. Camas 6'4", these other guys are 5'8" if they're lucky. Long range shot. Weston with the rebound, gives it off. Another 3 for Lamond. He's got 4. Marblehead out to a 4-point lead, 57-53. This is what we were mentioning before when we talked about relying on their strengths, that they believe they should be able to pull this one out. Davis wants to go down the lane, does, cuts between players. And a foul on Camas on the back. So they call it a defensive foul on Camas, only his 2nd. Davis, covered by Camas. Camas switches to Chiarello. His shot is way too long. Rebound taken authoritatively by Campbell. Here comes Lamond, covered by Chiarello. Camas, Weston to Lamond. Lamond with the ball fake. Pulls up, fires. Shot is missed. Rebound to Camas in the lane. Puts it up, missed the shot. On the floor, battle for it. Players are down, and another player joins the fray, and no one's hurt, apparently. And with 2:01 to go in the ball game, a 4-point Swampscott lead. It'll be Marblehead ball. So it ruled a tie-up, and we used to call it a jump ball, but they don't do that anymore. And they just switch. Whoever gets the tap in the beginning of the game, well, the other team gets the first tie-up. And then it just switches back and forth the rest of the game. Timeout taken by Marblehead. 2:01 to go, and an exciting high school matchup between Marblehead and Swampscott. Marblehead right now came into the quarter trailing it by 3. They lead it by 4 right now with 2:01 to go in the ball game. 57-53. Each team looking to go to 12-6, but one of them will be 11-7. Looking in on the diagrams that Coach Giardi was doing, we get to look down on it. We're up above in the balcony, and it looked like he was calling for a play on the baseline or in the paint, possibly on the right side, which is where Nick Lamond is. Sam Thompson to inbound the ball. There goes Lamond out looking baseline. Kamas now is double teamed and grabbed and hit and scores anyway. 59-53, a minute 51. And I don't think it's purposeful that they don't seem to notice. Oh, that was an elbow in the belly. Chirello gave Weston an elbow in the side or maybe in the belly. And Chirello is now aggressively going after the ball, and maybe he'll get a foul. He only has one. It's for the grab. Jawing with Lamond. Lamond's laughing at him. A minute 26 and a 6-point lead. Marblehead out in front. It's going to be only thing the Swampscott can do now if they don't get a couple of quick threes. And Lamond goes right by Davis, and Chirello and Davis sandwich him. Back to Weston. Weston for 3. Missed it. Rebound taken by Thompson. Thompson back to Lamond. Lamond follows through on the shot, but Chirello picks up his 3rd, I believe. It is. And 4th on the team with a minute 5. So the next foul by Swampscott, either team actually, they're both at 4. And 5 is the penalty limit. Then it'll be a 2-shot situation. Kamas gets it, puts it up and in. (61-53), under a minute to go, so just traveling violation. Jake Collins tried to turn for the shot and was called for the travel. Inbounding play for Marblehead. Lamond is going to get fouled here. Only thing they can do. Pass up ahead to Weston. Weston gets the ball. He is double teamed quickly, looks for the baseline, bounces it off of Kamas's foot. And Swampscott picks it up. 3-point try is no good. The rebound comes down. And again, Chirello reaches over the back. And it was again these two. And Kamas is tired of it. Kamas is tired of it. And now he's going to get charged with the foul. This is a case where the official is taking stuff personally, I think, and I don't normally go say stuff like that, but Kamas was clearly fouled, and it looked like that was the call, but it was not. It was a foul against Kamas. Or maybe there'll be a technical against Kamas for his reaction. We'll see what happens when they get to it. And they did register a foul on... I believe they did. Yes, 3rd foul on Kamas. And timeout is given here. Kamas is going to get the, oh no, I had it completely wrong. Kamas is going to get the free throws. $39.9. Well, this is what should have happened, so just forget all that stuff I said. Four for 6 from the free throw line for Ryan Kamas. Drops in another one, putting an exclamation point on this ball game. Now a 10-point lead. So at the other end of the floor, I think there's going to be free throws as well. This is Liam Wales. Nice night for Wales. 3 for 4 from the free throw line to go with 6 points from the floor. 33.9, a 63-54 lead. Quickly looking for the baseline. Rebound comes to Weston. Clock at 24. And another ill-advised pass by Weston that time, as it was into traffic and nearly resulted in a turnover. But Chiarello was right on the sideline there, and when he couldn't really control it, it went out of bounds. So Marblehead gets the ball down, clock rolling, and no one is playing now anymore. They're just standing around waiting for the clock to roll out. And Weston and Davis shaking hands a little bit, down to 5 seconds. So a good comeback here in the fourth quarter. Marblehead wins at 63-54, allowing only Swampscott to score only 8 points, and Marblehead put up 20 points in the fourth quarter. So it was 46-43 at the end of 3. Swampscott by 3, and at the end of the ball game, 63-54 for Marblehead. And stay with us, and coming right back, I'll give you our Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game award. And welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV. Tonight's Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game is Ryan Kamas. 25 points, 5 from the free throw line, and 10 buckets, 10 two-pointers. Might be 27, maybe 25 or 27 points for Ryan Kamas. I can see by my scribbling on the score sheet that in either event, an outstanding game for Ryan Kamas, the senior. Nick Lamont had a big, strong game, and so did Scott Campbell. But they were, in the end, just too much for Swampscott, as Connor Chiarello had a good game, and so did Nikhilin Davis. But in the end, it was the strength of Ryan Kamas, especially at the end there. He was really, really strong, and helped with Nick Lamont as well. A couple of threes there at the end. So congratulations to Marblehead High School for the victory over Swampscott, and to Ryan Kamas as the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. We'd like to thank the Marblehead Sports Shop for being our community partner in bringing you the Player of the Game award, and we'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner. in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. Once again, the final score, Marblehead wins at 63-54. For all of us here at MHTV, I'm Chris Connolly. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.